Oil bulls are losing momentum. In the course of the week, market participants are likely to take profit within the correctional movement. The ruble is trading sideways and looking for more drivers to edge higher. Currently, the situation in the oil market is the main support for the ruble. Oil prices are still holding at high levels, although the sentiment is changing in the market. The bullish factors remain largely the same. Investors are encouraged by the outcome of the OPEC Plus meeting. The alliance impressed the market with its decision and contributed to the surge in oil prices. The quotes rose by more than 5% in just a few sessions. At the same time, the current terms of the OPEC Plus agreement look unstable and depend mostly on Saudi Arabia, that continues to limit its output on its own initiative. To balance the budget, Saudis need the prices to reach $89 a barrel. Therefore, they may keep their voluntary cuts in place for some time. This will be enough to extend the rally in the energy market. Bulls may attempt to push the price of Brent to the level of $73. Markets also pay attention to the economic statistics from China. The data showed a rise in crude imports, thus boosting investor sentiment. In the previous session, the US dollar moved sharply higher against all other majors. Today, there was a slight pullback at the beginning of the trade. However, the US dollar is still holding within an uptrend. This factor winds on commodity assets, so the correction in oil is highly likely. On Tuesday morning, oil bulls continued to push the prices higher, but they seem to be losing steam. The market is overbought and needs to take a breather. Brent oil futures for May edged slightly lower and then extended the downward movement. The buyers had to retreat from the level of $68 a barrel. The North American crude followed a similar trajectory. WTI futures contract for April slipped below $65 a barrel. The level of $67.50 a barrel serves as the closest support for Brent. Yesterday, the market activity was low, so the Russian currency stayed almost unchanged. High oil prices and pullback in the euro-dollar pair may support the ruble, which has no other serious reasons for growth. In the early session, the fundamental background was mixed with a slight tendency towards risk assets. On Tuesday, no important macroeconomic data is expected, so investors should remain focused on the debt market. The ruble opened the trade without sharp fluctuations and with a minor decline of 0.2% against the US dollar. At the same time, any news about sanctions may easily put pressure on the ruble. Negative global market sentiment will also limit the ruble's growth. In this case, the dollar-ruble pair will test the upper boundary of the sideways channel of 74.70. If the greenback breaks through this level and settles above it, then its next target will be mark of 75. It's also possible that the US dollar will break above this level. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.